And we are live.
Okay, then. So, hi there. Welcome to our video where today we're going to take a look at a house that is located at 1498 Delancey Drive in the town of Lilly, Pennsylvania. So, I'm going to repeat that 1498, and the street is spelled D as in David, Ulancey Drive in Lilly, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I'm
So,
I'm I'm sorry, Roger. Can you be more exciting when you spell out the letters? Uh, Just
we mean
joking.
no disrespect to anybody that wants us to be more exciting, but we are snarky. There's no doubt about that. So, anyway, if you're new here, my name is Roger. I'm here with my co host, Tagg. And last I saw, she had her co host, Bama, on her lap.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah, Bama's still there.
Snoring.
Snoring, huh? She's comfy. All
Yeah.
right. So this is our YouTube channel, and we have created it to focus on finding and sharing with our YouTube audience affordable housing solutions for everyday people. That was the concept when we got this thing rolling. It's actually going to be about 2 months old next month. Sorry, next week. And we'll probably record our 50th video next week as well. Anyway, so we believe that median home prices are too high. At least they're high enough that often people think they'll never be able to afford a home of their own. And we disagree. We believe that if you'll bring some elbow grease, and by that, I've always thought of it as sweat equity. And if you've got a creative vision, your dream home is totally within reach. Put in the work, bring your vision, and before you know it, you'll be kicking back in a home that's truly yours. Your dream home isn't just a wish, it's a DIY away. Anyway, so today's house is a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. It's on the smallish side at 745 square feet, but it's pretty decent sized yard at just under a half acre. It's 0.41 acre. Excuse me. It's for sale for $40,000. It's a single family home that was built in 1940. We're looking at it on the realtor.com website where there are 16 photos of the house. So I'm going to hand things off to Tagg where she's going to introduce the house to us and we're going to give it a review. Thank
Yes,
you.
absolutely. This is a cute little house. This is adorable. This screams character to me. I like the way how this front yard looks with the little white picket fence. If this isn't the American dream, I don't know what is. This
It
is
has been.
cute. I mean, of course, it's not a McMansion, but you know what? It's not the size that counts. It's about making it a home. But look at this healthy grass around here. I mean, there's some, of course, the age of the home and also the price point. Um, you got to do some repair here. I mean, obviously, but it is full of potential. It really is. This is adorable. Nice, healthy bushes. The trees are not too close to the home, causing foundation problems. They're far away enough to provide some shelter and shading for the home. Oh, isn't this adorable? Look at the backyard. I just have a vision of raised gardens and all kind of plants hanging here. This is adorable. This is cute, and it
Wish
looks
I,
like it has a walkout basement.
yeah, yeah. It looks
Uh
like we
huh.
need to replace the door to it, but yeah, it does look like it has that. I would
Yeah.
just like to know which direction the front and the back face because if you've got that, morning sun or afternoon sun, you could really
Mhm,
enjoy times of the day
mhm.
sitting out on either one of them. Although I guess you can't really sit out at the front, but this back you sure as heck can.
Yeah, yeah. You can
And
add a
if it's
little
got the right
swing.
orientation, you can enjoy your morning coffee out there.
Yeah,
It's almost like a cliche. Anyway,
yeah.
you were talking to us about your thoughts on the house before I rudely interrupted you. So please continue.
No, you're fine. This looks like a little patio over here. Miss Ma'am, so sorry. Somebody is walking by and she's just going berserk.
Look
Always
at
on
Bandit
guard.
perked up.
Yes. She's like, I need attention. Oh, she's barking again. Um,
Oh my
so
goodness.
you can hang a little swing right here. This is cute. This is really cute. Are we up? Oh, okay, we're on all photos. Okay, there's only one exterior photo. All right. Well, let's take a look here and see what the neighborhood is like. Oh,
I don't see where they gave
oh
us a
no.
street view on this one, like normal.
No, they did not. Okay. Well, all right. So we'll just jump over to maps,
Okay. I think
gadget.
we've gone through
Thank you.
close to 45 homes that we've published on YouTube without a single one not having a street view. All of them have had that.
All
Kind of
of them
weird.
had a street view. Yeah.
Best of my recollection. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. Let's see what you got to say about the map.
Okay, nice size lot over here. And it looks as though you have a little creek or something right here. So
Mhm.
uh, let's get this on the live view. And look at that. Oh, wow. You have all this green belt going on here. This is nice. It's a little neighborhood, not too overcrowded, but not rural at the same time. So you're not on a huge busy street. Got a couple of farms around, it looks like. This is nice.
It really is. I agree.
Hmm. Yeah, look
Looks
what
like they've,
your backyard is. That's awesome.
yeah, it is. That's great. Hopefully that doesn't get developed sometime soon.
Yeah, we need the
Hopefully
trees.
somebody can buy it and enjoy that for a long time.
Hmm. There looks like there's another structure on the property.
See that?
Um,
Yeah,
yeah, it doesn't look like there's covered parking, but you can always add some covered parking up here.
definitely. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So, okay. All right. Do you have anything you'd like to add before I
No, no,
move over to the kitchen?
no. Let's go take a look at the inside. So go ahead.
Okay. All right. So we have the kitchen. We have 3 photos here. That's good. Okay. So, all right. Kitchen needs to be updated. Cabinets need to be repurposed someplace else, I would say. Looks like it's a gas stove. I enjoy cooking with gas more so than electric. So I think that's good. You got a nice bright window here. That's always good. I would
Definitely.
want my stove to have a backsplash though.
Oh yeah.
I really wouldn't
Yeah.
want it just bare. Oh wow. Oh, nice. You got this little mini foyer here off the kitchen. So you can do some grilling out here because this looks like a platform of something. So I would try to incorporate it with the outdoors for sure. This kitchen. Don't know what's on the other side of the wall there if you actually need it or not, but I would think about opening it up. Any comments?
No, I don't have a big problem with the cabinets that I can see as long as they're, structurally sound. I'd probably be cleaning them up. They're a bit on the dark side. One of the things that sometimes I see people do that's not a problem in this house is not having enough space between the bottom of the upper cabinets and the countertop. Now,
Yeah.
a countertop would not survive life with me, so I would be replacing that. Perhaps with
Oh, yeah,
a
most definitely.
pink pony type theme countertops instead. I don't know. I mean, it depends on how I feel that day, but generally I don't go in that direction. So I probably just put something uh, more guy-like, some granite, that sort of thing. But I'm 100% with you on a backsplash, from the stove all the way wrapped around to the past the windows to the end of the counter, wherever that ends up being.
Hmm.
Um, and I like that there's 2 windows in the kitchen. It's a real neat situation. Anyway, that's all I got for the kitchen. Other than if the floor is in good shape, we'll keep it, just clean it up. The ceiling, same for the ceiling, and maybe just a little different shade of white instead of what kind of looks like a light green color in the kitchen.
Hmm.
But that's just me. It's just personal preference. You just want to make it look nice to make you as the new homeowner to enjoy living there. So anyway, let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Moving over to the bathroom. Okay, you have some handicap rails here. Looks like some updates have been done to this bathtub. Um, but I would modernize this. I would bring this up and um, to a standard that is more modern for my taste. Yeah. You?
Um, usually these days, a pink tub, out survives the pink toilet or sink, and so I can see a pink toilet there, and it makes me think, huh, those have been in place for a good amount of time. What I say, the house was built in 1940. We may be looking at some 85-year-old fixtures there in the bathroom. Imagine they've
Yeah.
got some stories to tell.
Oh, I
But
wouldn't want to know. I would not.
I might want to hit your mute button for those, huh? So I
Yeah.
can't tell if the sink's still the same, but if they're all 3 the same, I still wouldn't like it. I mean, I'm a guy and I'm not going to embrace pink fixtures in my bathroom, just like I was, behaving that way towards the countertop in the kitchen. With that being said, I might be able to live with them for a bit. It is a 1-bathroom home, so you may want to delay, tackling renovation of the bathroom if it's functional. Heck, I can clean it and use it. Um, that's all I got to say about the bathroom.
Okay. All right. So I'm moving over to more photos, and of course, we saw the front of the home. And what on earth is this? Is this the HVAC system?
It's the furnace portion of it, I believe.
Man, this is old. Wow.
Ironically, it's not that old, too. I mean, it's not from
Really?
1940. It could be from 1980, is my best guess. This
Huh.
is if somebody's actually a professional HVAC person that's viewing it, we'd love it if you drop a little note in there to give us your opinion on it, because I'm not an expert and I may be showing how little expertise I have with this, but I am fairly certain that it's not original. That's the best I can
Yeah.
actually say. Anyway,
But
let's
it definitely looks clean.
it does. And there's definitely water involved with whatever it's doing. If it's a radiator style heating, or if it's even possibly geothermal, you can look at the copper pipe on the right and see it's connected to galvanized pipe
Yeah.
on the left. And then there's copper pipe
Uh-huh.
to the left, vertical pipe. one that's larger going into that unit, and then 3 others that seem to come out of it. I actually wonder if it might be a geothermal kind of thing. And
Yeah.
I've just learned a little bit more about geothermal than actually how to pronounce the word. So I'm not trying to make myself an expert, but geothermal is a neat thing where they actually bury pipes in the ground. They can do it
Hmm.
vertically, which costs more money to dig a deep hole like you would a well, or they can do it horizontally when they bury them at least 5 feet deep. And what that
Yeah.
gives you is coolant running through these pipes. Usually it's a few hundred feet in length, that is buried deep enough into the ground that they can take advantage of the constant temperature of the earth
Yeah.
at that
Uh-huh.
level. I'm not telling you because I'm sure you already know, Tagg. I think we've even discussed it on a house before. But for our audience, that having a stable temperature that you can use to cool and heat the air in your home is a benefit. I mean, if the stable temp is in the mid 50s and your outside temperatures in the 80s or 90s, it'll be pretty easy to cool down the house using that geothermal. Um,
Okay.
if it's wintertime and you want to get your temperature higher than the mid 50s because that's chilly to the average human. um, you have to have some additional heating involved. But I need to shut up so we can move past this picture because this is one ugly looking room. It needs some work.
Yes, yes, you might have some foundation issues going on here, some mold, water retention, and stuff. So you definitely want to um, get that checked out. But the thing about it is that I think this is a walkout. And so a walkout basement, I would fix this up and utilize the space down here. At 30, it's 39,000 this home.
It's 40,000 for sale for 40,000
Okay,
even.
40,000. Yeah, you can definitely be able to afford to uh, solidify that basement so it's functional. But yeah, carpeting gotta go. Um, I wonder
I
if
assume
there's
that's the
some.
front door.
Hmm. I wonder if there's some decent hardwood under this carpet.
A good chance. Built in 1940, a large portion of homes, that's the way they were constructed back then.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got I'm blocking out right now the name of the heat that you get with these baseboard heat, but I'm pretty sure it involves fluid running through pipes
Yeah.
to that. It's a
Hmm.
variation of radiator style heating, so
Right.
that kind of explains what we're looking at in the basement that
Yeah.
we're discussing at length.
Uh-huh. But if this is a bedroom that has a huge picture window, that's great.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, you got a lot going on here, so I would
Really do.
definitely be getting that checked out and see how I can redesign that or incorporate it.
Yeah, maybe just do an upgrade on the baseboard part, and
Hmm.
if you're the actual basement portion of it checks out okay, or you know, do a repair, do an upgrade, whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
So I'm not really
so
understanding this room. I wonder if this is part of the master bedroom.
there's 2 bedrooms and then a living room. Probably we're looking at pictures of. I'm just not able to tell really which is which in this initial view. Generally, I will preview the photos of the house before sending it to Tagg. And usually, this is the case today. She's never seen this before now, um, but I guess we've got what about a half dozen pictures of those 3 rooms. So I guess if
Hmm.
we rolled through it again, it'd probably make more sense. But
Yeah,
anyway, it's kind
it's
of
really not making any sense to me right
not
now.
yet, huh? Yeah,
Yeah. But, the home looks like it has good bones, and,
I think you're
it is a project, don't get me wrong, it is a project, however, you can create something beautiful here,
I think you're right.
so, yeah.
Anyway, I guess this is about the time where you're going to go over to the maps, and I'm going to talk for
Well,
a minute or
we
so.
already did the map,
Okay,
so
so
we're ready to
this
close
is the
out.
portion of the video where I usually talk to people about things to be aware of, to think about. When a house is priced like this one is, it's often got one of 4, maybe 5 things going on that needs repair, and often they will prevent you from getting a government guaranteed loan, i.e. a VA loan or FHA loan. You can still get a commercial loan if some of this is going on. But if your roof is a problem, you may have to replace it before you can get a loan on it. If you've got plumbing trouble or electric trouble, you may or may not need to fix or replace that before you can live in it. And then, of course, the HVAC is something we probably just got to look at. And I don't know if that's, a clue, an insight into something going on or not. Um, I'm glad they showed that, and I'm glad they showed the electric panel itself. That, is helpful. But I think we need to have an agent representing us as a buyer um, contact the selling agent and get some additional information, probably get some disclosures from the owner. And um, with all that being said, if this meets whoever's watching this video's needs and they decide to make an offer on it, we wish them the very best of luck. We thank you for being here and listening to us drone on and be snarky about it, or with each other, about each other. Really, we don't make fun of a house because it could be our home or somebody else's home just as easily. But we do wish you the best of luck in your home search if you're here listening to us and evaluating what we've got to say and see if it's helpful to you. So that's all for me. I'm gonna hand things off to Tagg to close this out, and wish you the best of luck and have a good day.
Yes, so if you're into DIY, fixer-uppers, or a homesteader, we're here to help. If you have a property that you would like to get the word out about, drop us a link in the comments. And, at the end of the day, it's about people helping people. We'll be more than happy to spread the word. And so we will catch you next video.